Yo! Welcome back to another edition of the Cruise Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is August the 3rd. I think one of these days. I don't know. It's August. That's all I know. It just turned August, and school's about to be around the corner, and now I'm going to be waiting for traffic before I go into work. Yay! Good job. Great. Yeah, I enjoyed the blissful time of not having to wait for school traffic to get into work, and now we're back to it. So yay! I'm excited for this. But no, where you can find the Cruiser Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast news is where you can find the Cruiser Podcast. Also where you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. And if you want to see some amazing gameplay, go to twitch.tv/Nicetown_finest27. Well, really everything being an info box thing majiggy. And whatever. Just everybody knows I play video games all the time. But okay, here we go. Now, today, hold on. I might have forgot to do something. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, cool. We did a great job. All right, cool. So today I wanted to talk about this Activision Blizzard scandal that's been going on. Mostly just utter just trash. This is ridiculous, man. This is why nerds are not allowed to have money and power. Some nerds are not allowed to have money and power. This is the type of shit that will go on once this happens. As everybody knows, Activision, if you don't know, just straight up walkouts from the job on about sexual harassment and sexual misconduct going on, things being said to women. Apparently there was a game they were playing where they were climbing underneath cubicles and looking up women's skirts. Also, they have a thing called the Cosby Suite. The Cosby Suite, as in after Bill Cosby. After, apparently, everybody knows Bill Cosby got let off for drugging women with Quaaludes. Yeah, allegedly. I'm not trying to get sued mostly because I don't have money. So I'm really trying to toe that line. But I digress. You would think people like this in higher positions would have learned from Harvey Weinstein to pay. Maybe you're not as untouchable as you think. Think about this. Harvey Weinstein is the most untouchable person in Hollywood. He was the most untouchable person in Hollywood. And guess what happened to him? He got touched. He was touching people in that way, but he was touched. He's in jail right now. This is one of the most powerful people practically in the world for entertainment. He was probably the most powerful. He can get you kicked off a movie, TV show, anything. And you would think that when you see a guy like him go down, that abuse of power might be the thing that you might want to not do. The casting couch shit should be over. The chasing the secretary around the desk should be over. Like, think about this. This is not the 1940s and 50s. If you never watched the show Mad Men, you probably wouldn't get the reference. They treated women fucking horrible, especially in the workplace. And people don't understand why there is a fervor for this, because it's not the first time we've heard of a boss chasing secretaries around the office. The cubicle thing, I'm sure that's not new. This isn't new. This isn't a new thing. But it seems like it's happening it's happening a lot with video game companies. And I think what makes this one a lot worse is that someone actually committed suicide due to this type of conduct. And I think that this should definitely have a more shining light on it, because women should not be treated like shit at a job where they are qualified the same way a man is. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And, it's just at this point, man, you would think people will grow the fuck up. But my problem is that they also put out a sorry ass statement, practically saying that was really not our fault. We couldn't do anything about it. What? Clearly, you knew there was a problem because you fired a couple of those executives. You fired a couple of those executives to begin with. Now, if you know me, I've been around women all my life. My family is mostly female represented until recent years, but I will understand. I understand where women come from when they talk about this shit happens literally in almost every workplace. This abuse of power, and you know, if you want to step up in a job, sometimes you gotta do some sexual favors for executives, and that's not right. It should be by your qualifications. It should be by your hard work. That's bullshit that a woman has to go through that, and I'm sorry that you do. I really am. This is bullshit. And the shit that's happening there with the Cosby Suite. Who the fuck named something the Cosby Suite and have a portrait or a picture of Bill Cosby inside of the fucking suite? Inside of it's an office. It's an office space. You have it inside of there. Okay, it sounded weird. You had it inside of there. So I don't want to say they were doing this, but if you're gonna call something the Cosby Suite and you kind of idolize Bill Cosby, you must be doing something nefarious, very nefarious. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you call it the Cosby Suite, we all know what Bill Cosby was apparently doing. Smells like a duck, quacks like a duck, must be a motherfucking duck. And so, if that's the case, then I don't see Activision Blizzard surviving this. I really don't. I don't see. I see that this is going to be shut down very quickly, and it's sad because we all, I've already paid my money. They have my money already. That's the sad part. They have our money already. They already have characters in the game that's named after some of the people whose names came up in the report. It makes me want to uninstall Call of Duty Warzone until things are resolved. I already don't play Overwatch. I kind of played World of Warcraft. I was like one night, but I think that this should have been resolved. This should have been taken care of. This should have already been brought to light. This is ridiculous. Happens every fucking time. And then you're like, well, they should have already said something. But if they say something, now they have these things called union busters who come in and bust up every time, there's a walkout or something like that. They will bust. They will make you have to go back to work. Or you lose your job. And that's bullshit. So you ask, why do women not come out and say anything? Because sadly, at the end of the day, fuckers, terrible people make it so and switch the story around to where they cannot come back to that job, or they're going to be looked, or they're never going to be and have advancements in other areas of a job, of their career. There would never be advancement if they were to say something. And I think that's bullshit. I think that that there should be a safe space. Work should be a safe fucking place. It should be a safe environment for everyone, for every single person. It should be a safe environment. Period. End of story. And I'm not just talking about from injury. I'm talking about from sexual harassment, from abuse, from mental abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, whatever. That's where it should be a fucking safe space, especially with executives. You're supposed to be the professionals of the fucking professionals. Be that. This should be a shining light to you fuckers to actually grow the fuck up. And I'm sick of everybody saying that's a frat boy mentality type shit too. Listen, I'm a frat. I'm part of a fraternity. There ain't no shit like that. Sorry, we're not going underneath cubicles and looking up women's skirts. That's not the thing we do. Now, will we buy a keg in the middle of the day and drink it? Of course. And one of the brothers tried to jump over with a skateboard. Fuck yeah. We have a toga party. Yeah. But that is practically the not even like that's that's not even close to what's going on in these fucking offices. So when they say that frat boy mentality, I think everybody needs to chill the fuck out on that one. Calm down. It's not a no. That's a shitty person mentality. It's a terrible person mentality. I'm sick of that, man. These women deserve more. They deserve to have their voices heard when things like this happen. And I feel like it's not. I feel like we're getting close. We're not getting close. I'm sorry. We're not even close to a resolution to shit like this. Like it would take. You would think it would take a Harvey Weinstein getting arrested, going to jail, for people in higher up positions to maybe become better fucking humans. But motherfuckers don't learn from history. And when history happens, history sometimes and deems will be if history is not learned, it will be damned to repeat itself. That's what history is. And that's what reading a fucking book is. That's what reading a news report is that if you're not paying attention, it's going to be you. You're the problem. If you're saying Harvey Weinstein with the okay, cool, all right, whatever. No, you just became the problem. Another human on human thing is the Simone Biles not participating in the Olympics. Well, not participating in all the events in the Olympics. Listen, and I'm going to say this one time and one time only. The people that are commenting on this shit has never had the world on their fucking shoulders. The people don't understand the full on situation. That's not my business to tell. Well, I mean, well, it is kind of, whatever. I'm a journalist. No, but Simone Biles is the greatest gymnast of all time. We can all say that. We can all do that. Name another athlete where they literally changed the scoring system of the sport so it can be fair to the rest of the competitors. Not fair, I'm sorry. So they can be on par or just maybe a little bit better than the rest of the competitors because they know how to score you. Tell me, when's the last time you had the fucking world on your shoulders? You probably break down too. The Olympics is a world stage. It's not just the country stage. It's not just maybe a league stage that's inside of the same country or continent or wherever. It's the world. The world is watching. And when you tell me that you changed the scoring system in which I have been dominating, no, you changed it. You rate everybody else on a curve because I'm that much better than them. That's a fucking problem. That's a problem to me. That's not fair. That's not now you put me on a different different playing field. Now the playing field isn't level. This is where it should be level at the most. Is at the fucking Olympics. There's gold, silver, and metal. I mean, gold, gold, silver, and bronze. Mentally, that will fuck with you. Tell me something. When's the last time they changed the rules on you like that? To make it so that it's to your detriment and the world is watching you. Oh, never? Then shut the fuck up. You damn right she's going to take a break. You damn right mentally she's going to take a break. Oh, she's taking up somebody's spot. No, she's not. That person wouldn't have made the fucking team anyway. If she was there or not. That's why they're not in the fucking Olympics. You hold on. Michael Jordan was 39 years old. 39? He's in his 40s when he came back to basketball for the Washington Wizards. Nobody bitched about him taking up someone's spot on the team. What about the young guy that came from this college? He wasn't going to fucking play anyway. He wasn't going to play anyway. There was no D League back in the day. There was no G League back in the day. He wasn't going to play. NBA doesn't play 12-man rotations. There's a reason why there are alternates and there are people that are part of the Olympic team. The alternates are alternates for a fucking reason. You can't sit here and try to tell me, well, it's just taking up somebody else's spot. They wouldn't have played anyway. They wouldn't have did shit anyway. Why? So that argument's dead on arrival. They were not going to play anyway, so she did not take anyone's spot. So that right there, everyone can shut the fuck up about. Secondly, you talk about this competitive shit. We go back to the competitive argument like we did with Naomi Osaka. Once again, when's the last time you fuckers had a world on your shoulders watching you at all times? When's the last time the press came up to you and asked you some fucking questions? When's the last time you fucking had to perform at the top, the tip top of where you're supposed to be? Never. Shut the fuck up. Now, me, I'm probably too dumb to realize that I'm actually having probably a mental breakdown, that my black ass would go out there and try to perform and fuck up a lot. And then that's when I start spazzing the fuck out. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, maybe he should have took a mental break. That's when they're going to tell you that. When you spaz the fuck out. When Serena goes off. When Naomi Osaka, breaks down at a press conference. That's none of y'all's fucking business. Your business is to know that she's performing well under pressure. She has shit going on. She possibly has her own demons going on. And that's none of your fucking business after that. Who gives a shit? It's sports at the end of the day. The human brain is forever. You see the difference. Everybody needs a mental break. Now, is it happening in the Olympics? Yes, it is. Sorry it's hurting your feelings. But guess what? Now Sunny Lee, is that her name? I forgot her name. I think it's Sunny Lee. If I might be fucking this up, I'm so sorry. But she's getting her shine. Where Simone Biles would have been the news subject, now she's winning medals. Why would we talk about that? But you want to talk about Simone Biles not choosing not to perform. That's none of your fucking business why she's not doing that. Why does it matter to you? And then everybody's like, and Novak Djokovic was talking about himself. The media just spun it that way. That's great. Novak Djokovic still throws tantrums like a damn 5-year-old that didn't get the candy that he wanted. He's a grown-ass fucking man throwing tantrums. This shit has to stop for him. He's supposed to be one of the GOATs, and he's throwing tantrums. When has Federer did that? When has Nadal done that? Jimmy Connors, yes, he threw tantrums, but Jimmy in McEnroe, but not to this. These sports, especially gymnastics. Sorry, hold on. Give me 1 second. You're by yourself. Gymnastics, tennis, golf. You're alone out there. By yourself. You're competing literally kind of against yourself. Yeah, there's a score, but you're competing with yourself. You only have yourself to talk to. Coach can cheer you on, but they can't coach you while the thing is going on. Basketball, you can get coaching. They can tell you, what play to run. Football, they can tell you what play to run. Baseball, they can tell you whether to swing or not to swing. But sports like gymnastics and tennis and golf and probably maybe bowling, I don't know. So I'm just trying to throw sports out there running. You're by yourself. You have nobody telling you what to do. You are really just going by the roar of the crowd for energy. Yeah, it's mentally fucking draining. And I played on lower levels than these people. That shit is mentally draining. It can be when you're out in 100-degree weather hitting a tennis ball and you're playing like shit. And you can't go to the side and be like, what am I doing wrong? Because that's illegal. You can't fuck around with your mental health. And that should be the thing that everybody should be talking about. But non-competitive people are sitting there telling people that are fucking ultra competitive that they're not competitive enough. And that is a problem. The same Kyle that's in his mom's basement eating all the chips and dip and having the computer screen in front of him typing away, talking shit, is talking shit about ultra athlete, about a super athlete. That's what he's doing. This dude's over 400 fucking pounds talking shit about ultra athletes. My bad. Sorry. We're talking about guys that didn't even make it to their middle school teams, talking shit about someone that is performing on the world stage. Think about that. That's a problem in society because the mental health discussion needs to be talked about. And this is why the mental health discussion isn't talked about because whenever they do come up, shit like this, there's just a firestorm of bullshit that comes with it. And that needs to stop. We need to be accepting of others. We need to be caring for others. That's the only way we're going to make this world go around, man. It's not the money. It's caring. It's actually understanding. Maybe not even caring. Understanding what this person's going through. But you don't want to do that. You want to be an asshole. And so Kyle, or whatever fuck your name is, you're an asshole. Because you're not competitive at all. You have no competitive bone in your fucking body. And you want to talk about a person that's at the top of the game. So you, madam or sir, or non-binary, or every way you want to, describe yourself, fuck you. You are the reason why people with mental health disorders don't want to come talk to people. You're the reason. You're the reason. And I don't like you. And normally, what's crazy? The crazy part is that those people are actually the ones that are in trouble the most. They're the ones that's dealing with their own mental shit. And that's how they deal with it. It's by talking about somebody else that's going through their own. And that's fucking sad. That's sad. So to Simone Biles, to Naomi Osaka, to any sports athlete that's going through whatever they're going through mentally, I pray. I pray and I really do hope that you find that light at the end of the tunnel, that grace that you need to continue to perform, or if you need to step away, step the fuck away. This shit ain't worth it, man. It's not. It's not worth your mind. You're already using your body. You're already taxing your mind. Why not give yourself a mental break? Have you ever seen a gymnast after they're done being gymnasts? No. Do you know why they retire early? And none of them are over 30 years old when they're doing gymnastics. There's a reason why they're not doing that. Have you ever seen a gymnast like that? Have you ever went through pain, injury, fucking rehab? Do you know what mental toll that fucking takes to come back from injuries? If you have one slight tweak to your body as a gymnast, that can fuck up everything for you because there's a rhythm to it. That's why Simone Biles probably I'm not going to put anything on her, but that's probably why she was like, no, I want to chill for a second. I want to cheer. But the biggest thing is she could have just stepped away, not said a word to anyone, and didn't do anything. She could have shut everyone out and not showed up to the arena. Guess what the fuck she did? First one there, cheering on her fucking team. That is goat shit right there. That's where we want to leave that conversation. I want you to think about it. I would love for people to think about it, Kyle. I don't know why I'm attacking Kyle's right now, but I'm sure Kyle's gonna hit me up and be like, "Hey man, fuck you, man. I don't live in my mom's basement." Yeah, you're an attic. Okay, sorry, my fault. All right, shit, man. All right, let's go do a little bit more funner things. I mean, more fun, funner. Funner's not a word, right? Whatever. I've been watching Queen of the South. This show is addicting. It's as addicting as Power was and as like The Wire. I don't know why this show isn't talked about more. This is a fantastic show. I'm glad, I was told about it. I know of a lot of friends apparently once I said like, yo, why did no one ever tell me about Queen of the South? Now all of a sudden they coming out of woodwork like, yeah, man, that's like one of the greatest shows of all time. Where the fuck were you at, man? I'm a TV watcher. We've been in fucking quarantine for a while. Why the fuck did you not tell me about Queen of the South? How dare you? How you were supposed to be friends? Like I'm terminating contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because this show is very well done. The action, the storyline, the fucking plots to each season, the just I don't know what it is. I'm going back into my little Narcos stage. I think this is around the time I started watching Narcos too. Um, this is very well done. The Spanish and the translations and things, like everything they do with this show is fantastically. I'm in season 3 right now. Great show. If you haven't watched it yet, it's on Netflix. Of course, that's where you go binge watch shit. I didn't know the USA Network had a show like this that was this good. Wow. Teresa Mendoza. I think my favorite character on there, though, will definitely always will be King fucking George. I hope they keep him on there for as long. I mean, I think they cancel. I think the show's done, but the dude that plays King George is the shit. I want to go look up his name. I will look it up later. But the guy that plays King George on this show, fucking hilarious. I think they were probably setting this role up because it feels like it for Danny McBride. And I feel like this dude has like he gives me Danny McBride feels. Like he gives me that feeling of like this dude eastbound and down. Like that's who it is. So I don't want to give away anything, but it's really a woman's Teresa Mendoza's rise to being a queen pin. And it takes a while. So if you guys get a chance, definitely go watch Queen of the South. You will not be fucking disappointed. A lot of sex in it. I was not expecting nudity and other stuff from a USA Network show, but I guess USA Network said we're going uncensored, fuckers. We got WWE off our shit. Now we can go wild, and they went for it. They definitely went for it. Yeah, they went for it. Trust me. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay, another show I've been watching, anime wise, because I literally have not talked anime in a minute. Tokyo Revengers. I messed up and I fucked around watching Tokyo Revengers and I did not notice that I caught up on the show I didn't know it was airing right now. I thought because I saw September 1st, 2020. I'm like, all right, well, I can watch all these episodes. I mean, I guess I can watch them here and there, but I fucked around last night and watched 10 episodes of this show. And then fucked around and watched 2 more. And then found out that they just started re-releasing the show. So I'm all caught up and now I don't have an anime to binge. They took that away from me. I was hurt. I was hurt when I saw that, it was no more to binge. It's like, the fuck? Wait, hold on. What did I miss? What did I miss? So Tokyo Revengers, easily can be a live action show. This show right here can easily be a live action show. Easily. If it's not already. It's about a guy named Takamichi who one day is watching the news and he sees that his one and only girlfriend died in a car accident. Not a car accident, but a bus or something hitting the sidewalk. Apparently, she was in an argument with a gang beforehand, and that day she died. And I think the next day or something like that, or maybe even the same day, he was pushed onto a train ramp, and we thought that he was dead. He was seeing like his life flash before his eyes because he comes back as himself 12 years beforehand. And now what he can do, I'm not going to give you guys the whole plot, but what he can do is go back and forth through by 12 years. So if like say today is October 3rd, I'm not no August 3rd, right? It's supposed to be August 3rd. August 3rd, 2021. I can go back to August 3rd, 2009, and that's the way it kind of works. That's the only way this works. But there's also only one way he can go back and forth through time. So now he's trying to go back to where he's trying to save his girl, he's trying to save his one and only girlfriend, and also stop two gang leaders from meeting each other. But this the fucking detective work, the action, like it's regular action. There's no like fireballs or anything like that. The only supernatural element is that he can go back and forth through time. It's the only supernatural element throughout this whole thing. This is why this can be a TV show. It's like Quantum Leap. Actually, it is Quantum Leap, just he's going back into his body 12 years later. Oh, sorry, kids don't know what Quantum Leap is. I really probably don't have time to teach you what Quantum Leap is. Just know that Scott Bakula is the shit. And that was a great 80s fucking show. That was a great 80s show. Wanna know how I know? Because I used to watch it with my mom. So, and I had DVDs of it. So I don't, I'm sorry, had DVDs of it, but it did show up on the Sci-Fi Network. Whatever. No, Quantum Leap was a US. Hold on, if we can go back, if anybody can see, Quantum Leap was a USA Network show, if I remember correctly. It wasn't like NBC or CBS or anything. It wasn't anything. I'm pretty sure it was a USA Network show at one point. I might be wrong, but if that's the case, USA Network got some bangers, bro. That was a banger. I don't know if anybody remembers, but Hulk Hogan used to have a show called Blue Thunder. I think it was called Blue Thunder, or the ship was called Blue Thunder on the USA Network. This is back when WWE was WWF. I don't give a shit. Come after me if you want. I don't give a shit. It was called WWF for a fucking reason. World Wrestling Federation, Worldwide Wrestling Federation. But back in the day, USA Network had, if I remember correctly, they had Baywatch. They had this show called Blue Thunder, and there was another show. I can't remember right now. They had Jag. Jag was one of their shows, right? I don't remember. I might be wrong, but why did I go there? Why did I just rant about this? They got some bangers. All right, they had some like real '90s bangers, and I know people are gonna be like, "What? Hulk Hogan had a show? Hulk Hogan had a show on USA Network." Now did it last long? Fuck no. I think it was like 6 episodes, but I know I know the ship was called Blue Thunder, but I don't remember if the show was called Blue Thunder. Now I'm gonna have to IMDb this shit. I'm pretty sure it was called Blue Thunder. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, my fault. Okay, so all right, to lastly, no, all right, that was lastly was the Tokyo Revengers. I definitely enjoyed this show, by the way. Hopefully you guys go and check it out if you're an anime fan. This is probably sneakily probably one of the best new shows of the fucking year, of the anime year. Now, is it Tokyo Ghoul level? I'm not Tokyo Ghoul. I'm sorry. Fuck, man. It's better than Tokyo Ghoul, actually. Fuck, man. I lost my train of thought. Now, is it My Hero level yet? No. Is it fucking Demon Slayer level? No, not yet. But so far, the way this show goes, to me, I definitely love it. I love that it's definitely, on the boots on the ground, not like, somebody's shooting out a fireball and doing incantations or shit like that. It's straight up fist fights going on. And it's like gang shit too. Like, this show is fucking great. And dude, Mikey, y'all gonna go watch it and be like, Mikey's going to get folded real quick. Nah, Mikey doesn't get folded, dog. Mikey's the shit. I don't give a shit. That's the only one I want to talk about. Mikey's the shit. I don't give a fuck. But if you guys do get a chance, definitely go watch Tokyo Revengers. It's 18 episodes right now. It's supposed to be 24 episodes for this season. And I fucked up and I watched like 12 of them because I think I watched like I watched the first 3 episodes. No, I watched the first 2 episodes like a week ago. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna chill out because I want to get into Queen of the South. Got into Queen of the South, which was a fucking mistake because that shit was amazing. And completely forgot. I don't know why I keep losing my train of fucking thought. This is terrible podcasting. But Tokyo Revengers took over my night last night. I think I watched at least 10 episodes. I'm pretty sure I probably watched 12. No, I didn't watch 12. Yes. No, that means no, there's no way I watched 15 episodes. That can't be right. So with that, that's where we're gonna end it right there. It was Tokyo Revengers. It's fucking amazing. But man, hey, last message for real. Let's start treating each other better. I'm gonna start trying to not hold a grudge. I'm petty. I know I'm petty. Everybody knows this. Even my brother was like, "Yo, yeah, you fucking petty, bro." I understand. I am a petty motherfucker. Okay, when I feel like somebody has done me wrong, I'm real fucking petty. So I'm gonna try not to be it. But when I get a call from someone 5 fucking times, you would think the third time you call my phone, you will fucking stop. And I'm not talking about a certain person. I'm talking about certain people at a fucking job. I'm talking just putting it out there. At certain people, business wise, stop fucking calling my phone. It's going to be a no, especially on Monday. Don't call my fucking phone at 9 o'clock when I'm trying to sleep the fuck in, okay? Because you worked the shit out of me the week before, okay? Just put it out there. Not, just stop fucking calling me. It's harassment at this point, okay? That's harassment, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. That's what that means. If I don't answer the first 2 fucking times, that means leave me the fuck alone this day. That's all. That's how I feel about it, okay? All right? Hopefully some higher ups are listening to this so they can know, don't fucking call me 15 times on my off day. I ain't got time for that shit. I had other shit to do. Like stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not any of your fucking business. So with that, I want to say I love you guys so much, man. Seriously, man. Everybody that comes out and supports, you guys are beautiful, man. I don't understand how beautiful you are. But I'm gonna tell you anyway, you're amazing. You're beautiful. All right. Let's get to 2,000 listens by December. Let's do this shit. I think we can do it. I think you can be done. I think we can get back into the #1 spot in Canada. I don't know. It's wishful thinking, but it can happen. That's how I feel about it. United States, we can get back in the top 50, at least top 50. I'm not asking for too much. I want to say top 50 United States, top 1 in Canada. And then we're getting back into French rankings too, because I didn't know that I was ranked in French in France at one point. And I love the French, kind of. But I want to say I love you guys, man. Seriously though, I don't know how you listen to me in France. If you are, you're amazing. If voulez checker chez moi, chez soi, and I fucked that up. Huh? Bonjour, je l'appelle Andrew Cruz. Enough. That was good. Okay, cool. We did a great job. But no, seriously, man. I love everyone around the world. I really hope that if you are dealing with mental health stuff and mentally dealing with things, you seek the right help. That you go and talk to somebody, a professional mostly, but but at least give yourself peace of mind when you go and just tell someone that you can trust. Sorry, that's the big thing. You have to be able to tell somebody that you can trust. You yourself can trust. Don't just tell anybody your business because motherfuckers don't know how to handle some shit. So all I'm saying is give yourself time to breathe. Step back and breathe. Take a vacation in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Find something that clears your head out. Find something that makes you happy. Find something that just takes the stress off of you. That's how I feel about it. I really hope that everyone takes a lesson from the book of Simone Biles and also Naomi Osaka. Like, yo, step the fuck back. Step back. It's okay. It's okay to take a break. It's okay. No one's going to, it's no one else's business if you do or do not. And it's no one else's business what it's for. Step back, take your break, and calm. And also, higher up, stop being dicks, okay? Also, by the way, stop being assholes, okay? All right, to women, to minority employees, to all this shit. Leave. Just do your fucking job and walk the fuck on. I know it's your first time probably having money. I know it's your first time probably having power. This isn't the time for revenge. It's never a good time for revenge, but this is definitely the worst. You're ruining lives and you don't even know it. You don't care, or you just don't care. Maybe you're a sociopath and that's your life, but you're ruining people's lives when you fuck with them like that. Not just mentally, also not just physically, also mentally. You're ruining their fucking lives. Stop it. You earned your way there. You did what you had to do to get there. Why stomp on the next person? Help them up. So I want to say I love you guys, man. Stay safe out there. Apparently, there's another fucking COVID. I knew this shit was gonna happen. We're gonna have another lockdown. There's gonna be another lockdown next month. I can already tell you guys this. September we're locking down again. September's gonna be lockdown time. They're already doing mask mandates again, which is fucking stupid. But all right, whatever. Doing mandates again, and that's great. I don't care. I'm probably gonna get kicked off of YouTube for saying that shit, but fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna be locked down again. It's gonna happen. I knew this shit was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. I knew it. But if you do, man, seriously, stay safe out there. Please, if you don't feel well, don't come the fuck outside. Stay away from, family members or that are at a high risk or anything else. I'm not saying that shits don't work. I'm not saying that shit. Please, YouTube, don't think I'm saying that shit. All I'm saying is be safe. Any way possible, be fucking safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I want to say where you can find the Cruising Podcast one more time. It's on YouTube at Cruising Podcast, also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you can find your podcast needs, where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nightstown Finest. And also, if you want to see some amazing video game plays, especially from the news of Apex Legends, which comes out tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. I have a beautiful voice. I think I have a beautiful voice. Fuck you if you don't think so. But with that, I want to say I love you guys so much. Stay safe. Oh, where you can find me? Oh, it's Twitch. Shit, I almost fucked that up. Twitch at Nicetown_Finest27 is where you can find me on Twitch. I wish I could have just had a regular fucking name, but apparently somebody else had Nicetown Finest. Fucking reason. So with that, I want to say love you guys so much. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Catch you guys later. Deuces.